My name is Gwen Olin, and I am a mother and a grandmother. I have 4 beautiful grandchildren that I love dearly, and I love serving people, and that's my heart, and I love doing that. Well, it was around 4 years ago that my husband had been experiencing a great deal of back pain, and we thought there was something wrong with his back, and he kept going in to get that checked, and it turned out that there was a tumor on his vertebrae. And when they did more tests, they determined that it was cancer and it was malignant. And at that point, the decision was made that we would go into treatment. So that was an ordeal. We went through radiation and chemo. So it was a long, not a very pleasant ordeal going through all that. I'm very thankful that we had a wonderful support group around us, a lot of people praying, standing with us. Family was extremely supportive through all that time. I think even until the very end, we felt like he was going to live. In fact, his last words were, "I will live and not die." Sometimes it doesn't seem real that it happened, and of course we miss him terribly, still to this day. But I'm, just know that without a doubt that the Lord brought us through the whole situation and gave us peace through it all. One of the things that endears him the most to me is that he loved people. And I think about things he did through the years that I think a lot of people would say, "My goodness, he did that." For instance, he did a funeral one time, and the people didn't tell him that the person was going to be buried in an old family country cemetery way out, actually almost to Arkansas. And they drove out there, and there was no grave. It had not been dug. So they had to go and buy a shovel, and Chip and a couple other men had to dig the grave and, lower the casket themselves. And that's the kind of guy he was. I mean, he would do those kind of things for people. I remember just his love for family. He loved to be involved with our daughters, everything that they did growing up. Both of our daughters, he made sure they were good basketball players, and he made them do drills so that they would be good at it. And he just had a real passion for what his daughters were doing. But I think he also taught them to be passionate about life. Had a great sense of humor. He loved to tease people. He loved to make people laugh. Oh, I think it's very important to remember your family, particularly those that have gone on, because certainly there's things that they put into our lives that we don't see now on a regular basis, but we don't ever want to forget. I think for my sake, Chip was such a big part of my life and of course of our family. And to me, he was just super special. Like I said before, he was extra special. And I just still miss him, loved him so much. And I don't ever want my family to forget him, because he was a wonderful father, terrific husband, and a great grandfather. I'm just sorry that all my grandkids won't know him. I wish they would. That's the thing I miss the most, is just knowing that they're not able to know him like I knew him or like their parents did, because he was wonderful.